What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's Mr. Ball. I finally got this swing set put together that I purchased the other day. I bought it through Walmart. It was $5.59 plus tax, and then I got a discount and all that good stuff, $50, so $5.50 altogether. And yeah, it's finally together. So this here is the backyard discovery. Here it is. Here's the info. I didn't tag these plates up on it yet. I didn't do that because I care to. This was built by Nate, even though the wood's by them. This thing took me a while to do. There was like over 2,000 screws and bolts. I felt proud of this. So I need to make a sign saying this is the Nate swing. There's the barn there. Yeah, I make all kinds of signs, so I think I'll put one right at the top there. There's my daughter. There's my daughter Zoe. Love of my life. Anyway, let's talk about the swing. I like it. It holds up to 950 pounds, as you see. She's swinging on the small one. That swing is for the adults. In the middle, you put this bar here in the middle, but I put it there because when I swing, I like to hold on to it because I like to kick my feet way up in the air. I like to be parallel and tilt my head back, and holding on to that is great. Had to swing Zoe again. Now she's excited. So anyway, you have the swing here. It's tough. The brace is good. Put a couple bricks under there to support it, to make it level. My backyard's not level is the thing. And I did this by myself. Didn't have any help other than help holding the beam, I guess, at the very end. When I connect it to here, I had help holding the beam, and that was it. Everything else done by myself. The square, it's really light. I just pulled it towards me and screwed on what needed to be screwed, and I secured it extra with not only the original bolts, but I noticed when I swing on it that it does have some creak, and that's fine. It's wood, but I put this here, so this is rounded, so this could easily do that here and there with pressure. But if I put that there, put that here, it gives it that extra sturdiness. So I kind of did that all the way around. Just put extra screws everywhere, and I'm proud of it. It holds up. It has good ratings online, and she's really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I swing all the time, every day since I've put it up, which was about 2 weeks ago. So let's look at some features. So this is a bench. It's colonial maple stain. I know that because I actually put my own 2x4 down there with a thing, and I have colonial maple stain and a billion others. So when I put the colonial on there, it matched up almost perfect. So now everyone can sit down without worrying about breaking it, because see, the board's thin, it's for kids, but now the adults can sit down and be just fine. You got your deck right there, you got your canopy to cover it. Here's the slide. Under here is her little, it's supposed to be a sand pit. I just left it as a dirt pit. Who cares? You got your fast slide there. I can't get on that, of course. And back here, you got your little enclosure that she climbs up into. You got your ladder with the rocks on it. See, again, down here, my backyard's so unlevel. I just put a 2x4 down there and stained it. And yeah, we're digging it. She's climbing up this thing all the time, getting in there. She has that cover, the protection. She slides down. And yeah, we're digging the swing. Obviously, she's not going to make it creak, but let me get on it and let me show you. Oh, you can hear that creak. Don't worry. Like I said, this supports 950 pounds. So I can swing just fine. Even though it creaks, if you don't mind the creaking, you're good to go. Like I said, up here, I have this to where when I hold both of them, I can like almost go vertical the way I swing. It's pretty fun. Anyway, what's also cool is that I do have a punching bag. I just hang, it's a medium-sized punching bag. I just hang the punching bag right here to where I could use it. I can lower it to where the other kids use it. So you got that center space to do all the extra stuff you want. You can interchange all of this. You can add a baby seat instead of that seat. You could put the baby seat on there. One of those swings where you lay out on and relax. You could put that here. We have one in the front yard on the tree. There's many different options and things that you can do, and that's what I like about it. And like I said, this is supposed to be like a pull-up bar, and I just use it to swing. I hold on to this when I swing so I can go way up there. And here I put the punching bag on that to punch on that. So anyway, just want to let you know this is a great swing, great setup. Like I said, I like to sit here. Me and the daughters had a picnic on here, eating some Sonic and just hanging out on the bench, putting our food right here and just eating. And it's one of the cheaper end wood swing sets. What I did want to get, I wanted to get, make sure it had the 2 swings. It has the middle piece. You can add a 3rd swing, or you can add whatever else you want. There you go, darling. You like it? Yes? You want me to push it some more? Okay, ready, hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. All right, love. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Okay, in a minute. Give me a second. But yeah, wanted to make sure it had swing, and it does have the slide. I didn't care about the bench right here, but it does have the bench, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, 2 weeks in, it's holding up, and I've swung on this at least, I wouldn't say every day, but for 2 weeks, out of the 2 weeks, 14 days, we'll say I've swung on this 10 days. And it's holding up. And you do have these spikes. I didn't need it. When I first started swinging on it, I just left it as is. The brace is fine, the way it's set up. It doesn't move around too much, but you do have these spikes that you can hammer into the ground, and then you screw them into the side. So that's what I did. See? They're pretty long. That's about 1/4 sticking out. So you got 3/4 into the ground. That's 1/4 of it right there. And it helps. I mean, I don't know if this makes a difference, but I'm on it here and I'm swinging. You hear the squeak. That squeak might be scary to some people, but don't be alarmed, because it's tough and secure, and it was making that squeak sound before I bolted it into the ground. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any but like I said, when it comes to building this thing, it did take some time. I did it like an hour here the first day, an hour the second day, maybe 2 hours the third. It took a while to build this thing, maybe 6 hours, 8 hours, between 6 and 8 hours. It's not hard, it's just a lot of pieces, Look. See all your screws there and all your bolts, and then you just got to look at the different pieces. But the good thing is all of the pieces was here. Everything was labeled. Perfect. So when I first opened this, it's M2, M2. I just set them up along the barn. So whenever I needed a piece and looked at the book, I just went to that piece. So I found it because I organized it all and laid it out before I actually started building. The thing is, it just has a lot of bolts and screws and little pieces that's annoying, that can be a little scary. But just look at the wood pieces is what I advise you to do. Don't look at the bolts and screws. I actually have probably 100 something bolts and screws left over. They give you a lot of extra, so don't let that deter you and scare you. But would I build this for a friend for money? Probably not. It was a task. It's not fun. I like to do woodwork in the barn, like I said, but this was not fun to do. It wasn't hard. You just got to follow the book. The book was easy for the most part. Great directions. If you follow them, you'll get this built in a jiffy. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll keep you updated with this and everything else I make videos on. I don't just stick to one thing.